How about missionaries that love the Lord? It was on their way serving God that they died. How about those kidnapped by terrorists? What did they do? Some of them were singing praise and worship before the cars were hijacked, and it was on account of their faith, and they seem to have butchered them one by one. Now when you look at some of these complexities, you wonder, so where is this love of God we talk about? And let me tell you this, if your life is innocent of all these things, thank God, but prepare it as an arsenal, because provided you have claimed long life, one of these things is on this way coming around your corridor, I assure you. Someone sent me a text and said from the time he got married, things were going down. I told him, I said, my brother, before you know what is wrong, give thanks. Just give thanks. And it is in the process of thanksgiving, this grumbling will lead you into people and things that will end up destroying your life. Sometimes life is just doing its thing. So they laid him off from his job, I think something of that sort, and the guy was angry, and in his mind he believed that it was at the time he got married. It just coincided with marriage. It's not necessarily marriage that caused it. It is not unusual, honestly speaking. If you don't get this, you will give yourself heart attack, because sometimes, now when you hear we men of God teach on victory, sometimes we teach on victory with such confidence and bias. The reason is because we are painting a picture that should be as clear as possible for you. But pragmatically speaking, on your way to manifesting and birthing that victory, it is not unusual that these kinds of things will happen, because I sense in my heart that I'm describing people right now who may be in this situation. You love God with all your heart, every other thing is working fine in your life, but for reasons you cannot explain, many of us have gone through all kinds of things. From January till now, perhaps there are people here who have had to bury their loved ones. From January till now, perhaps there are people who, they started the year with momentum, with grace, and with all the financial decisions you took, perhaps your finances have not gone the way you expected it to be. Challenges happen. Challenges happen. Ask a widow and she will tell you that it's been years after the departure of her husband, but there are still questions in her heart. Ask a widower, he will tell you. Ask an orphan, ask a hardworking father and mother who were laid down. It was not for laziness, and as it stands, has not been able to send their children to school. Sometimes life happens. It's a reality that you have to factor in. Sometimes life happens. Now for the believer, hear me, challenges are not unusual. It's when they overwhelm you to a point of defeat, that's when it becomes unusual. Provided you are walking and living in this life, there are times that the challenges may not be by a cause of your own. We coexist in our world, and someone's carelessness, someone's foolishness can have an implication on you. I remember one time a woman who was crying and she was complaining. It was a very sad story. Something she saw about her child that was not the best. She sent the child abroad. She said she just saw a display on the internet doing a lot of things that should not be on the internet. She was so broken, you could, and imagine as a mother looking at her child in that condition, and she felt she raised the child in the way of the Lord. And I could sense the pain as she was saying this. The children had Bible studies, they prayed, they fasted. I mean, well, how could God allow this kind of thing to happen to the child? Sometimes life happens.